Commandant of the United States Corps of Cadets, welcome to Branch Night for the class of 2024. I'm Cadet Thomas Ward, President of the class of 2024. Please allow me to introduce the members of our official party. Colonel Retired Lee A. Van Arsdell, class of 1974. Lieutenant General Steve W. Dillon, 61st Superintendent of the United States Military Academy. Command Sergeant Major Phil K. Beretto, 22nd Command Sergeant Major of the United States Military Academy. Brigadier General Lori L. Robinson, 80th Commandant of the United States Corps of Cadets. Command Sergeant Major Robert T. Craven, 26th Command Sergeant Major of the United States Corps of Cadets. Colonel Mark D. Fedorovich, Director of the Department of Military Instruction. Colonel Michael F. Kleber, Brigade Tactical Officer. Sergeant Major Jerry A. Hine, Brigade Tactical Department Sergeant Major. Mr. Mark D. Vieger, President and CEO of the West Point Association of Graduates. Please rise for the entrance of the official party. Remain standing for playing of honors, the national anthem, and the invocation by Father Matt.
Class of 2024! Yeah! The human body does not consist of one part, but of many. And God has arranged those parts to work together as a harmonious whole. The eye cannot say to the hand, I don't need you, any more than the head can say to the feet, I don't need you. All parts are intended to function together And if one part is weak, the whole body is weakened. If one part is strong, the whole body is lifted up. So too the Army is a team of teams, with each branch a part of the whole. No part can say to another, I don't need you. Each has a role in the victory that our country expects us to achieve. And so whether you're in a night fight or flying a light flight, whether you're in the combat armored precision or the artillery's precision, whether you're wearing crossed rifles, crossed pistols, or crossed retorts, you are all going out to America's forts, where, regardless of the branch you've earned, you will be entrusted with the incredible privilege of leading America's sons and daughters. And so I ask Almighty God, bless this team of lieutenants like none before. Set them on fire with love for their soldiers, to lead them well and bring them through hell and back, sound and whole. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Class of 2024, we're all here to recognize this great tradition, the beginning of our new life, with new responsibilities and new commitments that we embrace with passion and purpose. We've all worked tirelessly in pursuit of our desired branch, but we did not get here alone. On behalf of every cadet in this room, I want to thank our leaders, our professors, and all the people who helped us and guided us to this day. Your support and your wisdom was essential in helping us reach this day. For although we will soon become experts in our respective branches, the scope of our duties and responsibilities will extend far beyond the scope of our specific jobs. It is more than commanding over the sound of gunfire or controlling the chaos of ground combat. It is more than transporting soldiers and equipment to the frontline efforts or answering the calls for artillery or aerial support. The essence of our solemn and serious responsibility that each of us embrace every minute of every day will be to play a small tactical part in a larger strategic picture. Through peacetime and war, each of us will be tasked with carrying the torch of freedom and protecting the blessings of liberty. By leading our soldiers, training with allies, and defeating our adversaries, we will each fulfill our roles in protecting the arsenal of democracy and pursuing a world that is more free, more fair, and more just. America is truly exceptional and extraordinary. And serving our soldiers and our nation is the greatest privilege we can ask for. As we sit together in Eisenhower Hall, the words of the former Supreme Allied Commander ring as true today as they did when he issued them on D-Day. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people march with us. So let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking. May God bless the class of 2024. May God bless West Point. And may God bless America. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Brigadier General Laurie Robinson, the Commandant of the United States Corps of Cadets.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024, like none before, and the distinguished members of the 50-year affiliate class of 1974, Pride of the Corps. Welcome to Branch Night. Please all join me in a round of applause for all the members of the Eastman class of 1974 here with us tonight. Garbler, and all of our other distinguished guests, and members of the West Point community, and the staff and faculty who are here for this very special night with us tonight, as well as all of the branch commandants from across the Army, and the faculty and the community who have come out. It is great to have you here tonight on what is indeed a very special and very highly anticipated night for the class of 2024. And because I know none of you will remember a single thing I say after you open your envelope tonight, I will keep my remarks brief and introduce our keynote speaker. But I will simply say that all soldiers in every branch deserve great leadership. And you will be well prepared when you graduate next May to provide them that leadership in the branch that you received tonight. So although to this point we have talked about preferences and interviews and branch ratings, tonight every one of you will have a new number one. It will be your branch that you will learn all you can about in the final semester here at West Point, and that you will join proudly upon graduation. You will be leading soldiers in that branch that you trust, that will trust you have their best interests at heart in every decision you will make for them. It will be a branch in which you master the fundamentals and you lead soldiers from the front. And it will be an organization proud of its history, colors, lineage, and units. So embrace it with pride tonight and for the many years in which you will serve in its ranks. At this time, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker from our 50-year affiliate class of 1974, Colonel Retired Lee Van Arsdale. Colonel Van Arsdale branched infantry upon graduation from West Point, so you'll know where to find him in the evening later tonight. He has served our nation over many years as both a soldier and as a business executive. As a soldier, his assignments were primary in the U.S. Special Operations Units, with 11 years spent in the 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta. Throughout his 25-year Army career, Colonel Van Arsdale served in 3 combat zones and in positions of leadership, decorated with the Silver Star for Valor and the Purple Heart for wounds received in combat. Following his military career, he held several senior-level leadership positions at the Bechtel Nevada Corporation, Unconventional Solutions, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas Institute for Security Studies, Triple Canopy, and the software company Creative Radicals. He currently serves on the boards of several companies and volunteers with multiple veterans organizations. So please join me in a warm welcome for Colonel Retired Lee Van Arsdale.
My talk tonight is going to take less time than that introduction. On behalf of my classmates, it is an honor for us to be here, and we are happy to be your affiliate class. For me, it's personal because I had the opportunity to meet several of you when you had your affirmation ceremony at the Air Force Academy, and those of you who came to my home last summer. So if you're in that group, please come by and say hi to me this evening. If you don't, I will look you up and tell stories about how much harder my class had it than yours. And there's a number of men in the back who will help you do that. I know you're very anxious to get to the contents of that envelope. I also know that when you get your branch assignment, you'll remember that the rest of your life. There's a significantly reduced chance you'll remember your speaker tonight or what he said. So for those reasons, I'm just going to make 2 quick points. And for those of you who are at the Air Force Academy, this could sound vaguely familiar because I'm going to plagiarize myself. Okay, the first point is always be fit. You can never be in a mode of I need to get in shape for something. As a soldier, you always have to be in top condition. It doesn't matter what job you currently have or how many consecutive ground days you've gone through. You never know what's going to come your way. And you can't find yourself in a position of, wow, I better get in shape. Stay in shape. The second point is, you're going to swear an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Read it, okay? I know you've probably already done that as an assignment, but now read it with that oath in mind. And it's not a bad idea to read the Declaration of Independence once in a while as well. So that's it, 2 quick points. Good luck on getting your branch assignment of choice. And now repeat after me. Beat Navy! Beat Navy!
win your envelopes. Some of the specialty areas of the Army, such as Signal Corps, which is communications, Adjutant General, which is basically human resources, and transportation, and medical corps, and cyber, such an important new field in the Army.
Class of 24.
Here we go.
You are dismissed to your branch tables.
The class, we're going to just degree from the representatives of the branch of the Army out of the lobby of my town hall. Very exciting. Congratulations to the class. We were at their R Day, and we'll be at your graduation in May. Look forward to it. Ken Creature for KMBS Media. Our day at West Point for class of 2024. It's Ken Creature for KMBS Media. We cover cadets, midshipmen, the military veterans proudly since 2008, excuse me. So happy we've covered this class since our day. Thanks for watching.